Hello. Oh yeah. The the series uh I made it it's like this like the matches that I went through, and it's good. There- there's a lot change and not like easy to um go in to pass easy on online, but it's different um and harder and um and then and it's harder to win, kind of, but it is and the it since the Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, I went kind of win in those rounds, and and I won those rounds, and then it changed. Changed to Uncharted 2, where they started like kind of mess with the matches, with like they know glitches, they know like hiding a map, throw the a grenade up in the air, doing the Uncharted 2, and then Uncharted 3. It was a good game, Uncharted 3. Just too much boost ups, and it was okay because it has I don't know Uncharted was listening, but I think it wasn't doing those time, and um and they have they have a um 50 around 50 matches, team deathmatch, and online and Uncharted 3, and it was good to play. And I didn't after that. I didn't. The only good matches was like on Last of Us, the multiplayer. During the beginning, it was good until like I explained from the Uncharted 2 days, where there's some cheaters starting to come in, and then like that's when the beginning when it was launch, and then it was like um they throw grenades above the ground, or like glitch grenade up there, and then somehow gets you, or where you respawn in the one spot and you get grenade. And Uncharted 3 too. Uncharted 3 was good until they know how to win. Like, and then the Last of Us, the beginning, um, um, was good. The beginning of the Last of Us was good, and um, it was easy going with matches, and until they like the matchmaking was good. It's supposed to play team randomly and then play with randoms. so like the match online doesn't interfere or like I'm not too good with this type of stuff. And anyway, the matchmaking, The Last of Us, like random is supposed to stay random always and not like stay the same. Cause sometimes when you like matching, I know they like when you're matching, you stay with the same, and it doesn't change the like the whole player set. Or and and they stay, and and then it's the first time ever in The Last of Us multiplayer they could. I know it was a hack lobby, but I know, but that's only that I know from, and how they could win, and and Fortnite, it was like the beginning. Um, Fortnite. I don't know, I'm not very into it. I'm just talking only, and that like in Fortnite, um, usually like kind of win a match, one match, battle royale or something. But now it's like tougher, kind of, and then um in um match making, but it's okay for me as long like if there's like feedbacks. It's okay. I and then um uh, like and then make it in the and then like never like I didn't even like in fighting games um try like you try to win and then somehow to make a clip or to how to beat the certain characters. And if you're like it's like a gain up group gain up on a certain other to win for no reason. Just gonna say that. And that's not how it was back in like the um Ultra. The fighting game is like Ultra, and then it was easy to win until starting change with the way you usually win, and it's like a group or somehow, but it doesn't feel like they are, but they are kind of, and somehow like that's how they win matches of your certain character that you play usually all the time, and it's not good if they did give tips because like other players play like certain characters so that they could, could win, and then could win, but it didn't turn out to be like that, and you and then it changed, so I had like play just play normal, and I know it's like rankings, if it's really like top ranks, like really top ranks on the leaderboard on mobile, and I know like accounts or like when the day has come or such, like wasn't my, I don't know if it's um like rankings on leaderboards, but like on soccer mobile, was it 2 times, season 3 and season 2, 2 times back to back, reached to the tippity top of the mountain. Looks like it, but if it's not, if it's not, this is just my opinion, and that's that. It's not very serious, and that uh, and that's it. That's the season 2 and 3. The soccer Super Campeones, an anime mobile game, and I know it's like really the rankings, but I see that, but I don't see like if there is from FIFA, but like trying to like sometimes they cheat time. Usually you trying to get the highest score, but there always will be like cheat timer when they get 0 0 0 0, and so or like in yeah, and so in the soccer, but I know if it's like scoring who scored the most, that's what it is, and so like it's 2024 season. Season 2 finished and season 3, but like they say, like if you reach first place, that's it, and and then but it's 2 times, season 2 and season 3, Super Campeones, and it's just a mobile game. I don't know, it's like there is rankings, there's a list, but if it's I think I mean, like, it's the first time they just um, get in first place. Like now it's like what 2 times now. I've reached the tippity top, the mountain. But I don't know if it's really legit because it's the same as Call of Duty Mobile. It's like similar to Call of Duty Mobile. Depends on the tournament mode and battle royale. Like there's a difference between Fortnite and Call of Duty Mobile, where Call of Duty Mobile has like they have a skin exclusive, is Ghost in the Shell, and it has its maps. I know when it's gonna update, but they did update, and you win matches. And how like this feel like pro? I don't know Fortnite. I don't know much about that. If it's super pro, I think it is pro. And and never reached to like top rankings much, not too much on the rankings. But if the soccer game has rankings, and if it does, and then it has the players top 1 to whatever 20, I mean, it's something, right? Just like the Division Resurgent, or it's just one of school gear score, the highest, like what the score is with your gear, then you reach like rank 1. That's that I see that, and I came from I came from the beta playing it in rank 111, and I know like I don't know much of the how the rankings work. Like I know fighting games, even how many wins, or even shooting games too. Battle Royale wins or Soccer 2, how many wins, and well, like I know this timer is 2 for Division, and the Division Resurgent, there's a rank 1 to, well, how many? But I know it would be the same as the skill score or gear score, and and it would probably be difficult maybe. I'm not sure because the console, the Division, you difficult to set up your gears, and 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 always like this some parts. That's the reason why it's uh, like more advanced. And then the mobile, I know it's different. Maybe they lower the score difficult, and then like that's the reason why it's like 1 to 111 the rankings that I got in. Like I came too late to beta of the Division Resurgent for mobile and was 111. And by soccer, Super Campeones, there is a rankings too. But I don't know if it's uh, like the same as the Division Resurgent ranking, like how the ranking is. Like, depends on your score, gear score, and like maybe it does give you score if you log in or somehow, and then you get your gear better, and it probably will be easier to play against players because like the match. That's why you want to do well in PvP, but you just get a little help with the gear so that you like maybe process. Is it the players to process? Is that what it is? Like but in the Division, the console is more difficult because you still need to grind and search, and sometimes it doesn't like end up good, and you keep on losing, and that's why I feel like probably I think they did good with like make it easy, kind of a bit easy maybe to. Well, if you log in, I don't know how it works, but I see, and that's why you do well with and rank 111, and Super Campeones, soccer, is first place. Like that's the reason why I play it and show it, and then even season 3, I'm already first. It doesn't matter like if they pass me. It's I think it's 2 times now. It's 2 times, right? So I think I did. I'm not gonna. Like, I don't know if it's typically top in the mountain. If it is, well, no. Okay, yeah. Just say that. I just I just talk about the rankings and the the first place in soccer anime game on mobile, and the Call of Duty mobile that you could win. And even this is the reason why I was waiting for like the Division Resurgent mobile, the first 5 agents, and even the maybe even like private server to play. Oh, and have like a and they have like a first time ever ranking of score gear, that how many that you could upgrade or process. So it's the thing that way is good, right? Make it easy for players, and then be able to play against other players that is that good or knows how to set up their gear, you know. But that's the reason why I separate this in the division mobile and console is more like setting up your gear and do well against in PvP. And there's like a ranking in and Division Mobile. There is a ranking Division Mobile. I don't know if it's like maybe some players do care about that. Maybe if it is like it's the same as like similar to like Campeones and soccer, the anime game, in first place. So yeah, does it mean anything? If it is, okay, something right because like they're putting like rankings so that you can play mobile and go around with your mobile to play and it's something right. It's like it's good right. You just because maybe some do care about that ranking. They maybe do well with their gear or they don't want to go PvP. That's a separate on their own choice to go PvE and get their gear score higher and even legendary that mobile has that seem a bit tougher than how it was in the division. The old 1.80, 1.4, and have that in division. The first game, the original, when it was very difficult, they haven't. And and then when you enter the dark zone, there's like a timer. There's like it's difficult, and I know they will lower the difficulty on like they use the computers, but the like I say, rank 111, and then went to rank 500, and it goes up. I know is that counts, and then you get kind of help with your gear. Like maybe it does set up for you with your what like tells you like which excited weapons you're gonna get, how to get it, and then maybe grind. Maybe there is grinding too, but like maybe I know it'll be harder. Like how the division console was, where you grind a lot, and then you need to get the gear score, the gears, excited weapons, and do well in like raids and stuff. Oh, um, or hero or legendary and stuff. Yeah, and there is rankings in mobile, and there's like rankings. There's like um a timer, and there is perhaps speedrunning and division mobile maybe. But like they put timer how fast you could be in like how many floors you could reach. Like they had in Division 1 and they have it too in Division 2. And um like now they have rankings now. And first time ever in mobile, your gear score, the higher like and then your gear and your, your the score you get from the gear and then parts that maybe the game does give it to you to make it easy. Maybe for mobile, maybe players that plays in the mobile. That's why maybe they also care about the first wave story and the the soccer has a ranking too. It's the same. So like I said, Division has first time ever rankings and mobile rankings and mobile in the higher. I don't know if it counts, but if like they like could they take that away if the player reaches first place and if it's something from like a little board that does for something for them, a grade or some way that they got first. Yeah, it's the same like how fighting games is ranking and like rankings and timer speedrun time and higher score from Resident Evil from Resident Evil 4 is like similar to that. If it's similar to like the higher score, but they always change and you need to like stay first or not. Or if you reach there, you reach there, you know? It's like that. And does that count of you as a top player? If it is, like if it is, that means it's good, right? Yeah. And maybe soccer or have team team rankings, team ranks in soccer, team ranking, and maybe in Super Computers in the next season, perhaps it will have rankings on players randomly, team ranks, so you play with your team, or maybe there'll be a separate ranking with only you play with randoms, but you see how much score you could get to go first, and then the other one is team rankings, and even the matchmaking do great. Yeah, I pretty much reached. Like I didn't wasn't my plan to take over the first place. I know, like I know that mobile doesn't count. I know that mobile doesn't count rankings or like first place or something. And I know it's like if it is something that they give that the game did have the game has ranking of it does, that means something, right? It doesn't mean like telling you like oh some other players like it's nothing special at all, but it is maybe if it is special and it is like similar to like from like fighting games, shooting games, speed running, higher score, and the timer to beat fastest time, and like Resident Evil 4 remake. And so if it's the same, I mean, um, it's 2 times season 3, season 2, 2 times now. Uh, I don't mean like championships or something like that. But if you reach, or if it's like a season, and they're doing that in the mobile, but it's something good, and if its rankings does count in the mobile, I mean, and it means something like how like Call of Duty Mobile, where it like you win, and I don't know about Battle Royale, but if it's soccer and division or resurgent rankings that it does has in the game. If you play it in the beta, it does has a ranking list, and there's real players competing to get the high score maybe some players doesn't care about that. Maybe others do. And if the others do care about that, and it's the same as Super Campeones, Captain Tsubasa, or Captain Oliver. That means as first, right? Season 2 and 3. And like I said, Call of Duty is like same as the Final Fantasy First Soldier that was kind of facing Final Fantasy. No, I don't know. They just did their own battle royale. And Call of Duty is still there. The mobile is still there. There's like special islands. It has like special they do abilities. They do like they bring out their talent. It's like that, right? When you're in battle royale, you do that when and there's skins that's in there, but then they don't like really put into it on skins. Maybe in Call of Duty Warzone, that is a lot harder. That is like I said, it's similar as Division with gear score and harder to compete in PvP and in and in Call of Duty Mobile. No, Call of Duty Warzone is a lot harder because they have the skills. That's like they already know how to play and know how to beat you so fast, quickly, and stuff. And but they have skins that they put like some collaboration skins. And for Call of Duty Mobile, it was like a thing. Was Ghost in the Shell that I kind of bought to play. They were putting characters like not even Fortnite has that type of skins. Like to play as the characters, like Ghost in the Shell. They have Resident Evil in it, but like I expected, like the Spider-Verse coming to Call of Duty Mobile, the Spider-Verse skins maybe, and like was waiting. I think when it first launched the Call of Duty Mobile, they only have Ghost in the Shell skin, but they put all their focus on. I don't know much if they changed their ways, but they put their skins on Warzone, the mobile. Like they did have Ghost in the Shell that still exists. Is the main character of Ghost in the Shell that was like exclusive. And then there's a different service exclusive. They have their shows. That's why it came by maybe it's not the same as 7 Sins collaborations where they're doing exclusive characters and stuff. And then I thought Resident Evil will go to Call of Duty Mobile because I feel like they would have, and the way the gameplay was Call of Duty Mobile, it was like CGI. They have like they finally put their characters look serious and not like funny looking because that's how you play when, like for example, Uncharted 3, when you play Drake or Eddie Raja or something from Uncharted characters from Uncharted 3. that's what it was for me. And then Call of Duty Mobile. If this is my opinion, like they have Ghost in the Shell skin, and it looks CGI for mobile. It looks really good, and it was all good, you know. I think they have stopped. They did make an update, but not how the Ghost in the Shell skin was. That still exists, and they put it in. They started bring skins, but on their own, which I had like, speak on this new update called the mobile, and like that's what I feel like would have played. Imagine Resident Evil characters in a battle royale, like that's more suit to like Call of Duty Mobile maybe, and like there's Leon here, but there's no another Resident Evil exclusive like um like characters from Resident Evil Vendetta, like what they look like Vice is different, but if Ghost Resident Evil came to Call of Duty Mobile, they would have like Resident Evil Vendetta. They would have looked like CGI characters in Call of Duty Mobile. I see they do play tournaments in it, and there is, and and they would have put skins and Call of Duty Mobile. They would have put like characters from or villains like for example Glen Arias or like Wesker or and but that was the last time that a Resident Evil collaboration came on in Fortnite. On but they kind of look like their characters almost. Is Claire, Leon, Jill, Chris, and there's not another collaboration, and so I think the miss how like Call of Duty Mobile will have, and like Ghost in the Shell is similar to Resident Evil type of style or type of way it is, but Ghost in the Shell like really did allow um the character in Call of Duty Mobile. Like imagine a Spider Verse in Call of Duty Mobile like that. Miguel O'Hara from 2099 because Call of Duty or Activision did Marvel Spider-Man Edge of Time. Edge of Time 2099 Miguel O'Hara could gone to Marvel no Call of Duty Mobile. They could have gone to Call of Duty Mobile and and the and have like maybe this called no 2099 Morales no Miguel O'Hara from 2099 from the Spider-Verse mask or unmask or like I have I have the Call of Duty um mobile. I was like I have the Call of Duty mobile. It was a thing in the mobile. I wasn't. I'm not a pro. I don't know much, but it was a thing that the mobile did have. It's the Call of Duty mobile, and I play it. It just completely left out. Like certain players, there's a reason why I switched so I could play. And I think that the mobile kind of ready. It looks CGI, you know. Look, it has like, it looks like this. You play with players. They could put a mode. It would perhaps would be me. I won't say I'll be the first time that I'm saying. I don't want to like be the one. It could be someone else. But this is just my opinion and guessing that they could put like a very compete level, like similar to like Battle Royale, like the Warzone and stuff, or series as the separate mode, so that so that you could kind of win. But like you want to like similar to like um unknown battlegrounds or something like that. That's the thing. Warzone. Have players right here around. Like they're cool. Look, the graphics is good. I'm not like a good player. Oh, oh, or I know um the battle royale stuff. Is it the like, first? I play Final Fantasy First Soldier and even Marvel Future Revolution. That is the skin that still exists. The perhaps forgotten. They may update, but I don't think it's the same how it was. And they I feel like Resident Evil would have come here because they put Resident Evil was a collaboration with Dead by Daylight. But like I said, Resident Evil did their own Resident Evil Dead by Daylight version, and it's Resident Resistance, and it's good. You could choose first time ever. They allow it to play a set of your zombies, doing your mass, doing your setup, be the tyrant, the like Nemesis or Mr. X, but they didn't put like they didn't allow the players to be Mr. X or stuff during the campaign on Resident Evil or like a BSAA survival horror thing, you know, mansion and stuff, or like coming in, or like zombies into doors and stuff. There's all these spin-off games, but Resident Evil doesn't do that. The only Resident Evil Outbreak they ever did, but it was made by Sega from Resident Evil Outbreak, and they hadn't done that anymore. Like, look, you see this? It's like the same as like the I'm not. it's the same as unknown battlegrounds. And look, you still able to play easy going, you know, than just like how PC is. You pick up is different. PC you like it doesn't pick automatically the items, but in here it does. But like there's some real players most of the time maybe. Or maybe they could do that all the time. You still could win. You could put on a separate mode and call it could be a normal battle royale thing. If players want to go like serious and rankings, or I know I just play and this is the Ghost in the Shell skin. It's kind of like still exclusive, but I don't know how long. But the skin is there. It's a streaming service from Ghost in the Shell that brought their show to then Resident Evil, and then Resident Evil came later. Resident Evil is different than Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell was like the first, the live action was the first with the skins, and then Resident Evil came later, and then they didn't Resident Evil didn't even came to Call of Duty Mobile. It came to Ghost in the to Fortnite, and then the Resident Evil hasn't. Fortnite has been like doing collaboration. There's like movie months when it's launched, like how Transformer came and the Spider-Verse when it's launched. They like kind of like celebrated with a skin exclusive, I know, or a trailer or collaboration with Marvel, and they did the Spider-Verse skin, and they didn't put like Peter B. Parker in it, or like very like think ahead, like putting Miguel O'Hara on mask skin similar to Miles Morales, and only Miles Morales has it, and not Miguel O'Hara. That's why I thought that like there would have been more, but there isn't, since only the Spider-Verse celebrate their launch, the movie when it came out, and they put the skin to Fortnite, and then it's a lot of Marvel, but like Resident Evil Dead Island, the movie came out, didn't like launch the skin. And I thought Call of Duty Mobile would have had like an opportunity, but no. So they didn't, but I still play Call of Duty Mobile. It's CGI universe for me because it's like Final Fantasy First Soldier. Yeah, it's the same as this. And there's not like a Resident Evil Zero remake yet. Or would have done good with like the style like Resident Evil Outbreaks feeling, and like 4 is helping co-op, final boss. I will they still keep the they still keep the final boss health, or make it more difficult and not make it more easier. Like Resident Evil Clear Redfield Resident Evil remake is difficult if they know how to beat it on hardcore, and like um like Resident Zero could show like, but they're not gonna show like bars or like the force or working together or face bosses. See, you see the Call of Duty Mobile talent that was called talent. use their talent, but um like a mirror that they use. Yeah, this is a good game, you know. It's still going. I don't know who like is good because it gotta be like someone that really did like maybe to play Call of Duty, and that's why this is still going. Then like how Marvel Future Revolution was removed. It was a good Marvel Future Revolution. It has rankings too, and they have the Avengers. They have like skins. They have like gears and stuff, gear score and love level and stuff. And but then they remove it, and this is more Final Fantasy First Soldier. Yeah, this is still going. Goes in the show. It even has voice acting. Look, there's even real players playing it. The Last of Us, multiplayer, open war or something. I'm not like part of it. I don't know much. That was on their own decision. Players will have a chance if they want to play multiplayer. They still have the Last of Us multiplayer thing. I came for the single player for The Last of Us. That looks good. The graphics. It's like similar to this. Similar to the like how will The Last of Us will. I don't think they will have cars moving around. Like it's like this. The Call of Duty Mobile, 1860 order, control, like it's like this. Ghost in the Shell. There's and then the writers, the Miguel O'Hara, very kind of favorite. And the anime, the Gone series, the cartoon, and then they show that Peter Parker. Then they put Peter B. Parker. There's some character in Fortnite that does look like Peter B. Parker, but they're not releasing it. Maybe they will in the next one. They will have put them. They will have put the characters in. I don't think that like they were allowed to put more characters in. Like they would have done that similar to Goku, or they show Goku Day, and they show like Piccolo, and they didn't put Gohan Beast Mode, Beast Super Saiyan, something like that. You know, something those things, or like other characters in. But I don't think they were allowed, or they were like maybe not think ahead. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And like Division 3, Division 3, either could be single player or multiplayer. The first Wave Agents, I'll call it a sequel, or the first Wave Agents maybe this release, then they released Division 3 maybe, and then maybe single player of like the first Wave of your Keener, and then there'll probably be single player. I think it will be good in single player because like I watched the trailer from Division from how it was, the cinematic, and I feel like this is what I think they would have competed against The Last of Us. I don't think they weren't competing against them, but like they both are good. The same, but like The Last of Us is good, but like Division, got me into um to play it because like it has a single player. It would have done great with single player. Maybe first they are showing first wave agents in mobile, and that's good. And they're showing more of it, but like more like story single player, more like that, more like not like speed running. More they could do speed running if they want, but they did that with the multiplayer. But if like in a single player, like the player could still go backtracking, they still could search for stuff, or like facing hunters, how the hunters will look, or how like they show in the um battle royale. So it was good. There was like hunters. There was like no one knows how to beat it until they know how to beat it. I think there's not a lot of good players that knows how to beat the hunters in the battle royale and division because you it's a very hard thing and that's good. That's one. That's why Call of Duty Mobile brought it. I don't know if they will release it. In Division 3, they saying that they're gonna like put a different part, different. I think they should go back how it was from the Division 1 and have like maybe not call it Division 3, maybe like a black or sequel or like a first wave agent. And then only that, like what happened to the Dark Zone. Oh, that'd be cool. They still will have the gear score. How will like how they're able to do control like the player's turret or droids or like do something like how Arakino does. Like they show his costume or something. Or like I know you could be like hunter on a special mode. I think mobile could do it where they could be hunter and they could like they're showing like timeline. They're showing like what the Division One agents, first wave agents are doing. You're playing as the first wave agent. Like they could still. I don't think they will show like how your killer was. Or hunters. They could be hunters. They could. I don't think the first wave agent that you're playing as in the resurgent was part of the type of battle royale where the helicopter crash and then they're on their way, then they get to the dark zone some way. They still face each other, and then um, and then the hunter came out. Then by the trailer, it shows like the hunter was taking the watches, and then other stuff. But that was like another thing. I think they still have it, the new one, and I don't know how it will turn out to be in the division. Like, look, it's like CGI universe. like how it will look, and you know, Division single player, it will look. Or a movie maybe, or but like the last was, um, this is David Ellie. Like they still kill off a character because like that was like the last was one was good, but like from Last of Us Part Two, the gameplay is good. The story, like how are they good? I don't think they will put co-op. If the single player is good, like Division 13 story was good. Like hunters and stuff, and the way the first one agent's doing, and the using his ability and stuff. The watch that shows his watch what you get is good, you know, the you get the gear and stuff, but like they shouldn't change like the movement. They could like just go back from the first game and just keep it. I really like the graphics, same as like Division 1 was, and like I feel like in Call of Duty no, the Division is already mobile. It was talking about the first wave agains, and then they wanted to go rogue to in the ending, and the like Eric Keener, like how it was for him. We don't know if they allow the show timeline of Eric Keener, like how he's like going places, and basic his hunters, and like he has like a lot of gear, and it was really good, and he was like you don't pass that character, but like it was good of his story. But like hunters, like you don't see hunters like you don't see you like how like the story does when you have a computer teammate or something, and then you just see the teammate getting the hunter took down and get a watch or something. It did show that in the trailer on the Battle Royale thing from Division 1. And then like that's why Charmer King came out, and then exclusive, and then Deadly Sins sequel, all main characters and stuff, and like One Piece. I prefer like One Piece is good. I prefer uh I prefer the I prefer Ace, but I see why they took Ace down because he looks um more like Goldie Roger. That's why they'll make it very serious. Like and then like Dragon Ball Z, they had like release a new Super. Yet it probably take long like how it was, and then it finally launched. It finally came when it finally released. Then it shows Goku Black and Saga and stuff, and tournament and stuff, and Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. But after that, it hadn't been released anymore. There's like Sailor Moon, there's like Saint Seiya, Super Campeones, Super Campeones that came out. I don't think they were listening. Just like Ghost in the Shell did. Ghost in the Shell, I don't know how it was released. Like, and how come the movie came out and then there's no more? They have an anime series because they're like similar to like I kind of know because like how the like Resident Evil was like they take time longer. This is Ghost in the Shell, but somehow Ghost in the Shell came out on streaming service and have their episodes and movies and stuff released. So like you could watch because like that's why and that's why like there's not like a live action like another Ghost in the Shell like because of Resident Evil. Um there's not like a Resident Zero live action movie or like a Resident Evil 5, a proper Resident Evil live action. The CGI is, but that's the reason why Ghost in the Shell they released the movie, but then and they're temporary, and then Resident Evil they finally came. Like I feel like Ghost in the Shell like pretty much like show like how, and then but then they're the first release, so like and that's how Hype Train started. But I don't think they want to release another series of the Ghost in the Shell. And that's why like I kinda try to bring back Ghost in the Shell and when talking, but it didn't turn out. So like Ghost in the Shell season 3 or Ghost in the Shell 2045 or whatever didn't come out from season 3 or 4, not at all anymore. And then the Spider Verse came out on its own just like everything else, just like Resident Evil does. Resident Evil released their own movie on their own, The Crisis of Death Island, and Ghost in the Shell 2, and that's it. But you don't. And then when it doesn't come out, and then it probably take long, and now you like want to watch it, kind of. But like, it's just my own opinion. I was trying to try to kind of bring Ghost in the Shell back, or talk about it. Shaman King, or Seven Deadly Sins, but nothing happened since. Or Dragon Ball Z, like how come the Dragon Ball Super came? Since it was the last time was GT, Dragon Ball GT, and it took so long, so many long, okay, years, and then it finally came. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super came now. Okay, it took years, and now they're taking another break maybe, and it's not okay because you you want to see like what happened, and that's why Boruto like I don't think they I think they kind of listen because there's like a big community and Naruto, and that's why there's a sequel. It didn't take forever, you know. It's coming out, and it has their like. I don't know if they put filters a lot. I kind of like get it how it is, and but good thing maybe some someone to kind of tell them they want to see only Boruto, Sandra, and Uchiha in the 3 Team 7, and they did doing that one time battle against this one boss, and they won. And even and that's why they're doing. And Shaman King takes forever, and then it finally came because it has like it's exclusive. It's a sequel. I'm a big fan of the main boss, and then just yeah, and um, and that's it. But then the mobile game still exists. It's not released, I think. Just a Ghost in the Shell skin that has been forgotten, but it still exists. It's not forgotten, and still play it. And it's a good game, and uh, I don't think there's no more shows popping out or from like similar to like Seven Deadly Sins I'm talking, or it's all on their own. Um, Resident Evil, perhaps we want to see Resident Zero remake, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 3, um, Resident Evil Village, because like in the movies, when when Resident Evil gives a thumbs up to the studio that is that's been already making Resident Evil movies before. Um, they did make their own story, and it was good, you know, because it's the first time ever they do. So that's you should enjoy it when before it doesn't be released anymore. Or take time, and then there's the mansion. There's like the zombies. There's the mansion, the first one. They would have done Resident Evil 3. They would have done like Mr. X against Nemesis, or Resident Evil 3 characters that could look like them. But they're doing their own thing now. Yeah, they're doing their own thing. But like that time, the X-Men's, when wasn't, it was still part of Marvel, but I don't know it's really, I'm not like, listening or know well that, X-Men, the movie, 20th Century Fox bought it, and Marvel didn't took part of it, or maybe they did, but if they didn't, I'm like, that's why the X-Men from way back was good, and that's why they made Logan, the movie, and after that, they got bought, and that's the reason why it hasn't been released. The Spider-Man movie, is like kind of part of, like, make it kind of part of Marvel now, or maybe not. I think they still belong to Sony, and maybe, and that's why they make their own Spider-Man. It's called like independent. That's why it's good. And that's why The Last of Us Part 2 came out. Clementine was like on their own, and then they would still have continued, but then another studio bought it, made a comic. The Walking Dead Clementine was good. They were independent. They were by themselves, but they got bought just like the X-Men was. I don't know about Resident Evil because like that's the reason why I'm like talking because maybe Resident Evil hasn't been bought yet, or maybe they did got bought by PlayStation or Sony. I don't know. Maybe like that's why they're releasing their games, the series on their own. But it's like the same as the X-Men once was. It's a 2016 Fox. So Resident Evil is still on their own. They still could make a movie, but I don't think they will because they're they're doing that on their own when it's gonna be released. Just like Ghost in the Shell. I think Ghost in the Shell did listen. Oh, and